Good evening, everyone. Don is my good buddy here. Thank you, Don.
Sure.
Is Perry here?
He's over at the town hall representing us with the fire department's recognition.
Oh, okay. Thank you. No, I have to, give all accolades to Reginald Benjamin for this program. I mean, he is the one that's driving this whole thing. That he came to me and said that this is what he wanted to do. The conifer program down at the old hospital dorms is, Mr. Benjamin's idea. We have a project going on Main Street, and I met with Marie this afternoon, and the people that being hired from Hempstead, because this is what we're doing now. If any developers that do come into the village, I know you were a developer, right? And we spoke last night. Right, okay. When you come into the village of Hempstead, we expect, right, Don?
That's right.
That the developers will hire our residents. Not all, you can't hire everybody from the village of Hempstead, but you're gonna have to give a percentage of the jobs to the village of residents from Hempstead. Am I right, Sean?
You're right.
Okay. We have a project up on Main Street, 303 Main Street, the old Ford building. I believe there was about 15 residents from Hempstead that are hired now.
In the process of
In the process of being hired. I looked at the list, and this is what this is about. Before, when we had developers come into our village, they would promise us jobs. And then when they do get the bid, what happens? How many people from the village of Hempstead get a job? Nada. So now, we make sure, because now we're gonna get a community benefit, that these developers will come in and give our residents a job. And with CODA, with Kathleen Rice, when she came into office, the first thing that we wanted to do was to make sure that Terrace Avenue was called Terra Avenue. But then with Kathleen and the village of Hempstead, the Hempstead Police Department, we always felt that everyone deserves a second chance. And that's what they did with that initiative, with the Terrace Avenue initiative. And now with Mr. Benjamin and his Abba group, with Reverend Dean helping them along, and with all of you and Don Ryan, the trustees of the Village of Hempstead, Perry Pettis, Henry Conyers, and Tony Rosario, this is what we have to do. We can't get shortchanged anymore. We've been getting shortchanged too long. And now our village is going to get you guys jobs. We're going to give you an apprenticeship program. The developers are willing to do it. And I'm happy that we have a person like Mr. Benjamin who's willing to work with with my department. And I'm really happy that we have a legislator like Kavon Abraham, who is also a partner with all of us. So with all of us working together, I think that the village of Hempstead is changing. Our residents are getting their fair shake. And with Renaissance downtown, with the development up there, I think it's going to be a great future for the village of Hempstead. I'm optimistic. I think that people are going to want to come to the village of Hempstead. We have Bishop Mackey and Heaven, who's always pushing to try to, get our kids job. I shouldn't say kids, but young men, the opportunity. So that's what it's all about. And then, Mr. Benjamin, I want to give you a citation. I'm going to ask Don Ryan to come up with me. And this is a certificate of recognition.